Okay. Try again. Okay, try again. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh. Old chat. Hold on. We need to fix the chat now. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Guys, welcome. Welcome in. I hope everyone is having a fantabulous weekend. Yes. I hope everyone is having a good weekend today. I thought to myself, we have not done a chatting stream in a long time, where we just sit down and stare into each other's eyes lovingly, and just chat about life. I might change the music later on, because listening to the same song on loop might get a little boring after a while. Like, it did not crash. I realized that the stream latency was really bad, and I was like, okay, we gotta try again. So I tried again. So this is the second time I've tried streaming. Oh, you're from the Rain World video. Well, good to see you, Shadow Reaper. Hello. I hope you're doing better than me currently. Oh no, that's not good. Are we good? Lag, are we good? Is my thingy working? Yay! Okay, there it is. I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. Oh no. I'm having a good day so far though. I mean, pretty uneventful for the most part. Hi Bubba. Oh, hey, I haven't seen this outfit before. Oh, it's very new. It's very new. I got it like maybe a month ago. Yeah, it's about a month old now. It's good to see you, Bubba. I'll need to write down I'll make a link for you. I'll write down my notes to make a link for you. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh, Grandma's in the hospital. She had an allergic reaction to the meds when a dog bit her. She had to get surgery. Oh no! Well, I hope she gets feeling better really soon. I'm so sorry to hear that. Everyone send best wishes to Leg's grandma. Oh no. Best of luck to your grandma. Okay, make command for... I need to make probably make a command for Bubba the Great. I'm pretty sure you are a content creator. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, have fun playing Roblox. Bye-bye. I'd say we played Roblox yesterday, actually. SFC. Hey, boss. Oh, hi. I'm the boss. I am the boss now. I'm trying to put my finger on who you are. Kind of, sort of, not really. Oh. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Doing it anyway. I stream with others but don't have a channel. Oh, well, dude, get on it. Oh, I'll have to do something. Oh, hi, Jam. Can I talk to you about my 401k, boss? Dude, not this again. Yes, already buried him. What should I do next, boss? Oh my gosh. ready to screw things up, boss. On your command. Hi, guys. Jum, I have your link. Your link is ready. I finally made your link, Jum. I can actually mark it off my list now. So Jum is gone. I think I also made one for Clive, I'm pretty sure too. Yeah, so I'm caught up. I'm doing my work. All on a day's work, I'd say. Let's find some more interesting music. Probably something that's probably gonna end up getting me copywritten, but you know what? I do not care. What do we want? What kind of music do we want for the stream today? Oh, chill and nostalgic Nintendo music for a little time with yourself. Well, I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna... Okay, hold on. Hold on now. Hold on now. I think we're cooking. Give me a moment. You are too kind, boss. You're welcome. Let's see. Okay, that wasn't it. There we go. Nice. And I will put the link to the playlist in the description of this video so you guys can do it. Go, hi, hi. Dude, I've been meaning to catch your streams, but you're always streaming when I'm at work, so. Or either you're streaming when I'm streaming, or you're streaming while I'm at work. Music today. Control V. There we go. There we go. The link to the video is in the description. We'll listen to some music while we talk about life. Boom, baby. I hope you're enjoying streaming so far, Go. I'll have to make a command for you too. Let's see. For goat. There we go. Da-da-da. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Mine's been pretty okay so far. Had Taco Bell, went played D&D. We fought skibidi toilet kobolds. And that was fun. I got a little sleepy. Oh, I've actually been loving it. I've been practicing with times to stream and days. Got any suggestions? Yeah, I guess it's all up to you. I usually stream on days that I don't have, like... I guess I usually stream, I usually do 7 or 7:30. Cause like, it's right before, like, gives me time after work to wind down. And then, but I also feel like I'm more, like, I'm more active and like ready to play games and stuff like that at the end. Just noticed the reverse card. I love it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's like my favorite part of this new outfit is my earrings. Like, it's such a small thing, but it's my favorite. Especially because in real life I wear earrings that are kind of silly like this anyway. I mean, yesterday I wore these earrings. They've got the geese with knives on them, and it says less honkin', more tonkin'. And yeah, I like those ones. But yeah, I like having earrings like this, especially ones that are like mismatched. I've got like these gummy worm ones too that I got from Etsy, and they're both like different color gummy worms, but they still like match. So and I actually just recently in real life got some Uno reverse card earrings, so yeah, it's very fun. I like it. I'll be going now. I'm gonna get something to eat. Have fun, you guys, and of course, Leslie. Yes. Have a good weekend. Loves and kisses to your grandma. I hope she gets feeling better very soon. I'm sorry about the situation. Yeah, I hope he gets better. But yeah, usually I stream at night cause like, I don't know why streaming during the day is weird to me. I feel like at the end of the day I have more things to talk about because the day's over, and so like, you know, there's all these events just happened. So yeah, that's when I usually do it. And then I'm crazy. I stream like 4 times out of the week. Usually like 4 out of 3 days out of the week. But everybody's got their limit. Plus the job, yeah. 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 Plus, yeah, you get done with work, have dinner, then you stream. When I met you in person, I got cuteness aggression. I don't even remember what you were wearing. Oh. Thank you. I know it probably was the gummy worm earrings, to be honest. I like those ones a lot. I wear those ones at work too. Actually, I have gummy worms right here in real life. They've been sitting here since Minecraft. I'm pretty sure they've been sitting here since Minecraft, so I haven't finished them. So maybe we'll eat them today. Nom 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 nom. Oh, Shadow Reaper, you are still here. Hi. Dude, I'm so distraught. So, not only did I drop one earbud into the toilet while I was, you know, I woke up. So, okay, if you didn't know, I bought these really nice earbuds, like 80 bucks. I was really happy with them. They sound great. Had them for like 4 days before I woke up one morning. Made sure to check that I didn't have my earbuds in before I went up to use the bathroom. And I guess it was still in my shirt or something, because when I went to go sit down and take a dump, it fell. It fell into the toilet, went bloop. And so I went to go and grab it, but then the force of the water in the toilet, like, pushed it down. So they're gone. They're gone. And so yeah, so now I permanently have a missing $80 earbud. Now, not only that, but I went to my friend's house and I left my earbud at the house, so now I don't have earbuds, and I'm like tweaking out. Were they Recons? No, they were like the Galaxy Buds. They were Galaxy Buds or something like that, like Samsung Galaxy Buds. They were really nice, and yeah, and now they're gone, and I only had them for like a week, and I'm like, oh. So now I'm like really upset. I'm stuck at a country farmhouse without locks right now, and my car straight up is not agreeing with the gravel road getting here. Oh no, Kaz! I just realized I do not have any mods in the chat right now. I need to go and at somebody. I need to at somebody. Oh my lord. If I gave you 10k, would you buy new ones? I think I've already got new ones on the way. I think. But you don't, but that even so, that's not necessary. You don't need to do that. There we go. Cat's about to be the subject of a Shutter original plot. Local 58 sequel incoming. Oh my gosh, just Kaz in a ditch. Oh. I'm so sorry, Kaz. I'd apply, but I'm honestly hardly ever here. That, you know, it's okay. We just recently got some new mods. They're probably still getting used to stuff. So, yeah, we did just recently get 2 new mods. So, we should be getting some here pretty quick. And if not, I'll elect a streamer in here. I'll elect somebody as a mod. Usually that's what I try and do, is if I don't have any mods and I have somebody in here who's like willing, like someone like Jum or Kaz or something like that, I'll be like, can you be a moderator? I'll give you mod privileges for 10 minutes. until a mod gets here. So where are you going, Kaz? Like, why are you... You're just stuck in a country farmhouse without locks right now. And my car straight up is not agreeing with the gravel road. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, send them to the principal's office to have them expelled. Wait, I need like a noise. I need like a thunder. I wonder if I could find like a thunder noise. Actually, I just found an app recently that I can use to download sounds. So maybe we could add some new sounds to the soundboard today. Does that sound exciting? Do we want to do that? We could probably do that. Give me a second. I need like a thunder and lightning strike, like. Where? What is the? Oh, there it is. It's okay. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I think I found it. Yes. I gotta make sure to add this to the taskbar. Okay, we need like a thunder strike noise. But like the cheesiest one I can find. The cheesiest one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah, oh, we do have the vine boom actually. I had the vine boom. Yeah, the vine boom. Actually, maybe we don't need a thunder strike. If we've got the vine boom, then we might be able to survive. Just Lewis, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. Yay! Thank you for becoming a member, Lewis. Thank you. So you get Goofy on Ice sound clip. The Yahoo! That one? Rico! Perfect. Mod is here. Perfect. And I have not given you mod privileges yet. Give me just a moment. There we go. Now you are mod. Now mod is here. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Rico, can we get a mod? Can we get a woohoo from the or something like that? Something very modly. Goat, thank you for becoming a member. Woohoo! Oh my gosh! Wow, 2 new members. That's bonkers. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! Yay! Okay, perfect. Let's. Okay, wait, there was another sound I wanted to add though. Guys, I need ideas for sounds. I mean, besides like a thunder strike sound, like that's what I use when I'm like going all wizard mode on you. When I'm going like wizard mode on everybody. Yeah, oh, that might be good too. Hold on. Loud and scary. Oh, that's not loud and scary at all. Come on. Come on. Okay, that is 10 hours. I'm not putting... Oh, ooh, pipe? Pipe? Oh, we need the metal pipe. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it, baby. Yes. Okay. We need the audio. Go. Perfect. New song just dropped. It says you have the honk. Yes. That one. Whack. Okay, give me just a second. Oh, let's try it out. Let's try it out. That was so loud. Okay, that's we're turning that down. We're turning that down. Okay. Oh my gosh. No, you're good, Rico. Thank you very much for answering the call. My ears. Oh god, I'm awake. Hi, Zoo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wake up, everyone! Mother's Day's tomorrow! Oh, we need the, ooh, what else is a good sound effect? So proud of you, Cecily. I did it! Yay! Time for a co-op raid. What? Do double trouble? Double trouble right now? Oh my gosh. Shark attack! Hello! Hi guys! Hi Pedals! Hi Ace! Hi Wilku! Beezel with the bee swarm! Hi guys! Oh my gosh! Okay, I believe I have Pedals. I believe I have Pedals. Yeah, go follow Pedals. And I believe I have Bee as well. Hi Harrison! Hi! Welcome in everybody! Hi! Bees are cool today. Bees are cool. I like bees sometimes. I don't like wasps. Those are nasty. Those are mean. They're awful. They're terrible. But you're not a wasp though, right, Bee? You're not a wasp. You're like... Anyway, I should probably introduce myself. My name is Cecily Pleachino. I am a puppet VTuber, ready to give silly times to all the silly geese in the world. I don't like wasps either. Yeah, there we go, Bee. Thank you. Yeah. Today we're doing just a regular old chatting stream. We're just chatting it up. I didn't feel like playing anything. I felt like we hadn't done a chat stream in a while. Sometimes silly things happen when we chat, so sometimes we get bored and silly things happen. So I thought that might be a good idea to do. And yeah. How was your streams? What did you guys do? Oh, she might be a bee, but she's saying, "What's up?" What's up? You know, like that's what wasps do, apparently. They say, "What's up?" What about Waspinator? Yeah, he's a bad guy transformer into a wasp, but he's so endearingly pathetic. Oh. Hold on. I gotta look him up. Waspinator. I didn't know that was a character. Oh. Like, I'm 3 images in and I'm already seeing sexy fan art. Okay. Ooh. I like his design. He's got some big old bitties, I'll tell you what. I am a pain. Hello. Wasps serve an important ecology role. That being said, they can stay far from me. Agreed. Nasty little guys. I played Stardew and we ended it with a wonderful walk through the garden. Oh, dude, I played Stardew just the other day. I played it for the members, but I did play it. And I did play it earlier today, just like kind of on my own time. I love Stardew Valley, dude. Yeah, let me Google Waspinator. Yeah, Google Waspinator. You'll get some interesting pictures for sure. I love Stardew, dude. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with that game. I was playing Pokemon Black. Ooh, I haven't played that one yet. I only just now recently started playing Pokemon games, so. Did you enjoy Terraria? Yeah, I like Terraria. Yeah, I liked it. It's definitely a little more. There's definitely a learning curve there, but I think I can get the hang of it. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta get the what's another sound effect we should do? Zoo, you tried persuading me to get Stardew a few years ago. I did? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did, yes. That's because Stardew Valley is legit so good. Zoo, please tell me you've seen it. Please tell me you've seen it. Please tell me you played it. Please. I knew people thirsted for Starscream, but Waspinator? Seriously? I don't know. He's got... I can see it. I can see the appeal. Rubber chicken? Rubber chicken? Sound? Wilhelm scream? Yeah. Yeah, I did like the idea before the goofy scream sound effect. The wahoo! Yeah. Wait, there it is. It's literally right there. I love the wahoo! You have it? Why?
All right, let's drop this beat.
Let me find it. Oh my gosh, you have it? Shame. Where is it? How about the boing? Oh, that one might be good too. There it is. I found it. Found the woohoo!
Join Planet Fitness.
Yeah. We gotta get that one for sure. There we go. Give it a moment. Have you ever played Minecraft? Yeah, I played Minecraft. We play Minecraft every Tuesday on my channel. That is to say, we are not very good at it, but we do play it sometimes. So, I would recommend tuning in every Tuesday if you want to see some Minecraft funnies. Alright. New sound just dropped. Copy. Paste. Download. Ow! Okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna click it. How was that so loud? Why is it so loud? There we go. That's good. Sorry, everyone. Wow. You're lazy. That's not an excuse. Not valid. Come on. Yeah, I love Stardew Valley. I love showing people my farm and everyone just going, what? Cecily, what is that? Cecily, why does your farm look like that? Manual soundboard? Good stuff. Yeah, I got my own soundboard. It's personalized to me. The new Minecraft update lets you add shaders. Oh, okay. I play like a really old version of Minecraft, so I did not know that. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I mean, I played like the recent version, like off stream. And there is some new stuff, like the falling leaves, so cool, so pretty. The fireflies, so pretty, so pretty. Like just the overall aesthetics are peak in Minecraft right now with the new update. But shaders, that's new. I didn't hear about that. Did not see that. Oh my goodness. Well, this thingy is actually like really this playlist is actually really nostalgic. Like it's taking me to my Wii U days and I like love that. Like my childhood, I mean that's DSi. This is DSi, but like it very it just reminds me of the Wii U. I know you'd love Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yeah, I've been wanting to play it. My sister has it. My sister loves Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yeah, I do want to play it. I just haven't gotten it yet. I just haven't gotten it yet. I've been stalling a little. I've been meaning to get it. I would like to play it. I'd like to stream it actually. Your model is really cute. Thank you. Thank you. I drew it myself, and it was rigged by a Technikick, whose link is in the description of this stream and every stream. So, if you want to check out his work, definitely give his channel a watch for sure. He's very good. I should play Sam and Max. Dude, I love Sam and Max. They're so silly. I don't think I've ever played a Sam and Max game, but I did watch a little bit of like some of the cartoon. Like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. When I found out about Sam and Max. I love their dynamics so much. I should play Sam and Max game. I wonder how many Sam and Max games are there? I'm looking. Okay, so there's Sam and Max Hit the Road. And then I think, it says Sam and Max Save the World. Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space. Sam and Max The Devil's Playhouse. And then Sam and Max This Time It's Virtual. The Telltale series is really good. Good to know. Oh, there's also a couple of canceled releases. Sam and Max Plunge Through Space was canceled. Sam and Max Freelance Police is canceled. Wait a minute, you drew your own model? Really cool, I'm impressed. Thank you! Thank you. I draw quite a few things for my channel, actually. You haven't updated your schedule in a while. Yeah, I'm really bad. I'm really bad about it. I've been meaning to. I always forget. I'm really bad about doing it. But uploading a schedule is important, okay? I won't deny that. Uploading a schedule is important, I just forget. You ever watched The Critic? It was fun animated sitcom from the 90s, like The Simpsons crossed with Frasier. No, I've never seen that before. I've never even heard of it, I don't think. Is it a show? Yeah, I've never heard of it. But I was never really one for sitcoms either. That, and not that I don't like old stuff, because I do go back and watch older cartoons, but it was also the 90s, so I'm not too familiar with it. Like, I like some 90s stuff, like when I was a kid, lots of 90s stuff, but like, I really like Dexter's Lab. I think Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls was 90s. Yeah, 96, 95, 96. Oh, the pilot was 95. Show was in 96. Yeah. I like 90s kids shows. I didn't watch a whole lot of like 90s like adult shows though. Yeah, we could collab Terraria sometime. I'd like to give Terraria another shot on stream. That'd be fun. Oh, cat dog, cow and I loved Cow and Chicken. I loved Cow and Chicken. Now that I'm older, I don't really like it as much as I did. I really liked Cow and Chicken when I was younger though, but like, I look back and I'm like, so I mean, it's funny, but like, it's like, I'm just like, it's a little, like, I don't know. Same with Ren and Stimpy. I like Ren and Stimpy. There was just like a couple of things that I'm just like, it's not as funny as I remember it. Either that or like I like Ren and Stimpy. I really like Stimpy the best. He's super funny. Ren's funny too, but like I'm also just like, oh, he's so mean, he's so terrible. But like, and that's not to say that like mean and terrible people can't be funny, because I like Always Sunny and all those people are terrible. All those people are terrible. But there's like, I think it like, I don't know. There's a line somewhere. I don't know. It's a little dated. Yeah, I think that's my issue. Is it's dated. It's a little dated because there's like some things that are older that I'm just like aren't really that funny or like had or like really like are okay now. Hi Trebu. Hello. Also, I don't think I saw you come in, Real Name TBD. It's good to see you. Earthworm Jim had a cartoon. Yes, I did. I do know about that. Earthworm Jim did have a cartoon. Yeah, Earthworm Jim did have a cartoon. I remember that for sure. Yeah, it's not so much funny. Like Ren and Stimpy and Cow and Chicken and all that aren't really like, they're not funny. Like they are, like they can be funny, but they're more weird. It's just sort of like, it's very random. Like the humor, like, and that's not to say, because my humor is completely shot. Like when I was like I look at memes and I'm just like, haha, that's really funny. And like, that's kind of just like Gen Z humor. It's just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's very random, but it's like a scientific random. It's not just like, haha, tacos, like, you know, like millennials, you know? You know, like there's like millennial random and there's Gen Z random, which is a completely different science. And Ren and Stimpy and Cow and Chicken is very random. And it could be a little hard to grasp sometimes. Yeah, it's not funny random, it's just random. Yeah, it's just like weird. Like, why? Okay, sure. Like, drugs were involved for sure. Drugs were involved. Well, it's so good to see you. And since you are new, big clappies. Big clappies. And I believe I am a pain is also new, so big clappies to you as well. Yay! Let's see, who else have we not seen before? There's a couple of people I think we haven't seen before. A Spork of Doom XD random. I know, so silly, so goofy. And then I was looking at like I feel like I should be careful though, cause like I feel like some of the things that I think are funny. Rico's new? Oh, Rico, you're new? Oh, big clappies for you. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you. Like, I posted some memes in the Discord server, and now I look back and I'm just like, okay, are they as funny as I thought they were? Okay, so there's, okay, I'll pull up this one. This one is like kind of random. This one's a little random, goofy, silly. If you're new and you didn't know, we have a Discord server. So if you would like to join, it's in the link in the description, or you can type !Discord and the bot will give you the link. Easy peasy. Let me save this image. Let me show you this meme. I thought it was so funny when I saw it, but like now I look at it and I'm just like, oh, is this cringe actually? Like, is this embarrassing? Like, guys, tell me this is funny. Okay, imagine you have lived a long life and are now 85 and have dementia. Number 15, you say. Your son looks up, his eyes misty with tears. 15 was his jersey number when he was a kid. For a brief moment, he thinks you recognize him. Burger King foot lettuce, you continue. Your son breaks into a sob. Yeah, but I am a pain. I don't think, like, looking back at things you posted like 2 hours ago, not even 2 hours ago, 11:55, so that was like, yeah, 9 hours ago, like the same day, looking back and being like, hey, was that cringe actually? I guess that's growth. It's very quick growth, but it is growth. I'm cracking about this right now. I watched those memes and it was questioning if I was the weird one for not understanding. If I was the weird one for not understanding. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I don't know. The Burger King foot lettuce thing, it's like, okay, 2016 called, they want their meme back, please. Like, but at the same time, I'm just like, no, if I were old, that would happen. If I were old, I'd do that. Like, I would recall a meme from 2016. I'd be Grandma Cecily going like, remember Harambe? Do you remember the fidget spinners? I liked the fidget spinners. The Taco Bell, like, ooh. Yeah, remember when kids were doing the devious licks? They were stealing the soap dispensers from the bathrooms, and you couldn't wash your hands. Oh, those were the days, back when time was simpler. Yeah, one time this kid actually did steal a soap dispenser from our school. I remember that. Yep, that did happen. I don't think that was 2016 though. I think that was like 2019. So like before, I think that was before the schmovid. But I remember when we had $5 footlongs and a $1 menu at McDonald's. Yeah, those were the days. Back in my day. We only had 256 genders. You kids and your billion bajillion genders. Like, okay, don't you think 256 is enough? Funny story, you know the video of the guy jumping into the Taco Bell washing machine? That happened at my store. What? There was a guy that jumped in the Taco Bell washing machine? Back in my day, the beefy 5 liter was 89 cents. Yeah. All we did was, back in my day, we had to wait in line out the end of the bus stop to get to school. You kids in your floating Teslas. Get to school in 5 minutes. Back in my day, we had to walk all around. We had to drive around all of town. I never understood that about old people. You know, when old people are always like, back in my day, we walked through snow. We trenched through the snow. You kids are having school buses and can drive yourselves, and you're just like, it's like, isn't that like a good thing? you kids in your hoverboards. Yeah, it's like, isn't that a good thing? Like, shouldn't you be glad that your grandkids aren't trudging out in the snow by themselves, potentially getting kidnapped? You know, it's like, shouldn't you be glad that kids are able to go to school and wear the clothes that they want to? Like, shouldn't you be glad that kids have easier access to books? You know, like, I don't know, like, to like, you kids and you diddle darned phones, you know, it's like, I don't know, I'm just like, I feel like previous generations get all butthurt about the things that they never had, when it's like, the whole point was like, you guys were fighting to have these things for future generations, not necessarily for you. And so when they actually utilize it, you get mad? Like, okay, like, not really fair, but sure. Like, okay, I don't know. Like, well, and I'm not saying that, like, you know, like, good, I'm glad that effort was put in, but, like, you don't, like, if you shouldn't have to put effort, then why do you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, like, you should put an effort, but, like, at the same time, like, you know, I would rather put effort into things I actually care about than having to hand wash my clothes because because the old people got mad that we had washing machines, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, with $3 I could buy land, build a house, open a company, would still have $1 left. You know nothing about money. Yeah, back in my day, you could walk into a grocery store with $5 and you would have a bag of Cheetos and a sandwich and soda and a TV and a microwave, and you would come back with $5. It was called theft. Yeah, it's like a one-up game. Yeah, they're always trying to be like, oh yeah, had to work so much harder. We had to work so much harder. But then also, like, they're like, and then when kids do work hard, they're like, oh, it's not that hard. Oh, it's not that hard. But also, life was so hard for us. But then they're like, oh, but it's not that hard. You know, I don't know. Yeah, to quote The Simpsons, I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now I'm with it. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what it seems weird and scary to me, and it'll happen to you too. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Things didn't cost as much back then, no. Like, you know, yeah, that's the thing. Old people they don't take into consideration, like, how times have changed. They just think about, like, the things, like, they don't understand how things work, I've come to notice. They just kind of stop paying attention to how things work. And so when you try to explain it to them, they're just confused and don't get it. And then they tell you how things work and you're like, no, like, that's probably that's how it was, but not anymore. And they're like, well, you know, I can't formulate into words. I talked to my mom about it the other day, and she's just like, yeah, they just don't take the time to understand how anything works. And so, like, when something happens, and they don't get it, like, they don't make the effort to try to understand. It's just like, this is how it was, it's how it always will be. But if it isn't how it was, then it's not good enough. I don't know. Hi Reeb, hello, welcome in. We're talking about old people and how stubborn they can be sometimes. I think some old people are very cool. I've met some very sweet old ladies and very sweet old men. There was this guy that I talked to the other day, and he's all like, and I was like bandaging him up because he had a wound, you know. That's if you guys are new and didn't know, I work at a podiatry clinic. I'm a medical assistant. Hi Cyril, hello. I met this really cool old guy, and I was putting, he had a kind of a, he came in to get his nails trimmed and he had a wound, so I had to come in and bandage. And he was kind of asking me if I like had any hobbies, and I was like, oh, I like to draw and I like video games. And he's like, oh, you play video games? And I was like, yeah, I do. I even have a YouTube channel where I play games. And he's like, oh, that's very cool. You know, video games are very good for your brain, you know, very good for hand-eye coordination. That's what an eye doctor told me. And he's like, so I play lots of games. He's like, I play Civilization. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, he was like, Civilization, I think is what he said that he plays. And I was like, okay, yeah, good on you. Like, I've heard about that game before. And he's like, yeah, what kind of games do you play? And I was like, oh, I mean, I like a lot of farming games. I really like Balatro. That's a thinking game, you know. And I told him kind of about Balatro. And he's like, oh, that's very cool. You know, I'm glad. Games are good for you. I play them all the time. And you know, I work with my mom. She works at the front desk, / she's also the office manager, so very big, important lady. So she'll be working up the front desk, and the old guy comes up, and he's just like, I had a very good conversation with one of the MAs, and she's like, oh yeah, that's my daughter. And he's like, oh, that's your daughter? And she's like, yeah. And it's like, oh, well, the nerdy one? He's like, the nerdy one? That's your daughter? And she's like, yep, the nerdy one. And he's like, well, you know what? That's good. That's good. We gotta have more nerdy girls out there. What's getting a VR adaptation? Civilization or Balatro? Yeah, he's like, that's good. That's good. We want more nerdy girls out there playing video games. So, yeah, Grandpa's living to the future. More gamer girls to the presses. Yeah, this guy was all aboard the gamer girl train. He loves it. It was very sweet. I loved it. I thought it was really funny when he's like, mom was like, oh, that's my daughter. And he's like, oh, the nerdy one. Like, yeah, yep, the nerdy one. Yeah, so, old people are awesome. I like them. But sometimes they could be very stubborn and very crabby, and it can be very awkward. And they're also very old-fashioned, and so that can be very irritating. But when they're good, they're good. When it's good, it's very good. Yeah, they're always asking me about my YouTube channel all the time. I don't think they understand it completely. I don't tell them I'm a VTuber because that's like a whole other thing to explain, but I do tell them, I was like, oh, I play games for people on the internet and they think I'm funny. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't quite get that, but okay. It's like, there you go. And I've got another guy, and he's always asking me about my artwork, and it's always very awkward to tell him that I haven't done much. But he's very supportive. I think it's very sweet that the things that they remember sometimes. Yeah, it's just, I really like some of our old patients. They're very kind. Lately, some of them have been a little crabby and weird, but most of the time they're very sweet and understanding, and I like working with them. And I think it's funny whenever I tell them my name, and they're always like, they're like, oh, I've never seen the name spelled that way before. or oh, like the actress. And I'm like, oh, the actress from the 70s that I don't know. Yeah, like the actress. Yeah, I don't think they would understand I'm an anime girl on the internet. Yeah, they think it's some weird like fetish thing or something. Yeah. So I told my boss that I'm a streamer, and he's he doesn't get it. He's about my parents' age, so like I would think that maybe he would understand it a little bit. It isn't. That's true. It's true. I think that there's some people are getting their socks off to just be sitting here talking, you know. I'm just talking like normal, and they're just like, oh yeah, this is awesome, this is the best, this is the greatest, I can do this all night. That's really weird out of context, sorry everyone. But anyway, I was telling my boss about my streaming, and he's just like, so what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I draw and I talk sometimes and I play games, and like, and people watch that? And I'm like, yeah, they do sometimes, and they give me money too sometimes. And he's like, okay, yeah, I get the grind. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. Oh no, this is horrible. I'm imagining things. It's in your head now. It's in your head. Yeah, it's very weird. Like when people ask me what I do, and like this is what I spend a lot of time doing, it's hard when they're like, what hobbies do you have? And you're like, what do I resort to here? I draw, I play games sometimes. Yeah, and then like also like a lot of I live in a very like religious town, so I don't imagine very many religious people watch anime girls on the internet, unless their content is specifically religious, you know what I mean? So when I tell like people my age that I stream, sometimes they are like, okay, what? Like, not to say, I think VTubing has become a very popular medium of streaming, but so there's just some places where it's just like, how do you explain that, you know? Like, do you explain that? How do you explain that? So I usually just tell people that I stream sometimes, and most of the time they don't ask for my channel name or anything like that. They don't ask to watch or anything like that, which I'm kind of half grateful for, but I'm just like, oh, okay, well apparently it's not that interesting that you don't want to watch. Okay, whatever, fine, you know. But yeah, I noticed that when I tell people, they don't really ask to watch, which is strange. I just don't talk to people. Problem solved. Well, yeah, there you go. Unfortunately, I have to talk to people all the time. But it's okay, because I think the people that I care about most are the ones that get it, and the ones that understand, and the ones that support, and I think that's the most important thing. For sure. And I'm really fortunate to have people in my life that care about like what I do. Like I hear people tell me all the time that like they're like, oh yeah, I haven't told my parents, or I don't tell my friends, they wouldn't get it, think it's weird, you know. And I'm just like, that's so sad, because like having people to support you is like is super important for these kinds of things, I think, you know. Especially with getting advice, you know. My mom is always like, oh, you gotta open up merch, oh, but you gotta do this. She's always pushing me to do the best that I can with my channel, and I think that's very sweet that she takes such interest and is so passionate about what I do. You know, she doesn't think that I'm a bum for, you know, living in her basement and streaming for hours at a time, and I'm very grateful for that. Hi Neff, hello. Talking to people, gross. It's like so not cool. Yeah, oh, lame. Ugh, gross, yucky. Talking to people is, I like talking to people, okay. I noticed it gets a little exhausting. The people who don't ask, it's better to not even know, because one person is enough to spoil the mood. That's true. Sometimes they're just like, yeah, like, what if they're judgy, you know? So like the people that ask and genuinely want to know, it's because they're not super judgy. My friends and family are supportive of my YouTube, even if it's been a while since I've uploaded. Yeah, having a supportive family and supportive friends, while you do what you love to do is super important. My massive introvert energy. Unfortunately, I am an introvert, but I have to force myself to be. I kind of switch up. I kind of switch up. I like talking to people and I like being around people, but it zaps my energy. You know, I'm not like. There's a common misconception that introverts like hate talking to people, and that's not necessarily true. I do like people. I guess I'd be more like an ambivert, because I do like people and I yearn to be around people. But then when the opportunity comes, it's like either A, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it, like I don't have the spoons for it, or B, I do it and I get too exhausted because I used up all my spoons. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm an extroverted introvert. Yeah, I think that's kind of a way to describe me too. Extroverted introvert. I like people. I want to be around people. I wish I could. Oh, Shadow Reaper, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming in. I like being around people, but it gets very exhausting and very draining very quickly. And yeah, and so I was kind of worried about starting streaming because I'm like, I can hardly hold a conversation, you know, like holding a conversation is very hard. But I think I do okay. But that was kind of my big thing. Hi, King Sloth, welcome in. Good to see you. Just not the highest social battery. Yeah, my social battery is very small, but I like people. I promise. Oh bye. See, it's already like at 15. It's already at 15 and we're only an hour in. Oh my goodness. And that's why when I first started streaming, it was really hard. Like I would be quiet for a really long time sometimes unless someone said something. It's very hard to just kind of come up with things to say. I try not to like dump everything all in one go, just in case. Some of the best voice chats I can ever have is just hopping into them with people I know and just chilling. Yeah. I like usually groups of like 2 or 3 people is like best, because otherwise it's just like I'm just sitting there being quiet, you know. Oh, like not saying a word, just literally existing, and it's literally bliss. It's perfect vibes. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I totally see that. Sometimes just being there in the presence of people is energizing. I agree. One of my favorite things to do is I kind of refer to it as existing, simply existing, where I'm not necessarily doing anything with anybody, but I'm in a room with other people and we're all doing something. You know what I mean? Like we're not all doing the same thing together, but it's more so like, you know, one person is reading something in one corner, someone's playing their Nintendo Switch in the other corner, you know, someone's, you know, everybody's just kind of doing what they want to do in the same room together, but not necessarily doing the same thing. And sometimes there's very little talking involved, and there is talking sometimes, but yeah, it's just kind of existing together is what I call it. So I'll go to my sister and I'll just be like, hey, do you want to like go exist downstairs? And she's like, yeah, let's go exist downstairs. Yeah. Let's see. I could talk by myself for hours, but when I'm near people, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's weird. Yeah. It suddenly, I get so, maybe it's just because I get so nervous, but like, I forget everything that I want to talk about. Like, please double body with me in life type vibes. Yeah, body double. Yeah, please body double with me in life type vibes. Yes, yes. I love that. Yeah, I like it. It's my favorite. Cause I like being around people, but having conversations can be very hard sometimes. And there's only like a specific handful of people that I can sit in a chat for hours at a time and not be exhausted. It's just kind of what happens. I just get tired, but and it's mostly just like with talking. It's just exhausting sometimes. And that's kind of what my worry was for when I started streaming, was like, I have to do so much talking. I have to talk. I have to talk lots. And sometimes you do, but I've noticed some of my favorite streamers, they're not talking 24/7, you know? They're not always talking. Because I think they only talk like when it's interesting, you know? It's like you don't have to fill the space all the time. You gotta practice doing hope core rants. Hope core rants. Ooh, I wanna know what that is. What is that? What is a hope core rant? Hope core rant. What does that mean? Hope core. Hope core is a meme trend on TikTok. Oh, is it the ones? Oh, okay. Wait, is it the one with the music? Is that the one with like there's like music? Oh my gosh, where you just kind of talk about how beautiful life is. Wait, yeah, okay, that wasn't a good description. Okay, so Hopecore, it's like that guy that does like the Freddy Fazbear rants, and the really good music is playing in the background, and you're just like, and he's just describing Five Nights at Freddy's lore at you, and it's got the hopeful music in the background. Is it like that? I reduced the amount of coffee I drink down to 2 tumblers a day. Hey, you know what? That's good. That's good though. It's probably exhausting, but I'm happy for you. Only 2 tumblers? That's pretty good. Down from 7 entire cups to 2 tumblers? Not bad. Yeah, I did one slandering Maggie Thatcher, just 5, and it was great. Exactly. I've been wanting to do that with talking about Space Boy. I think that's perfectly what I wanted to capture, was Hope Core rant, but about Space Boy, the webcomic. And then I just kind of wanted to like script it. But maybe I should just go in and just start talking about it, just spouting my thoughts about it out, and then I could make a video about that. Fudge, I need to catch up. Yeah, there's been a couple of episodes. A little disappointed. The episodes have been so short. Yeah. Dude, that story is such a slow burn. I've come to realize that it is a very slow burn. Like, it takes so long to read, and you realize that everything that's happened in Space Boy happens in the span of like less than a month, and you're like, oh my god, I feel like I've been reading years of this, like, you know? It's like, oh. Yeah, I had a health scare, so I had to do it. Yeah, no, good, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that you're going forward with that, because 7 cups of coffee, like coffee every 2 hours is like excessive. That's crazy. Look, I experienced like 350 chapters of that in like 5 days. I know! That's what I'm saying. Like, I could, like, you know, it doesn't matter how many times I reread that comic. I'm just like, oh my god, I feel like I just read like years of things happening, only to find out that was all in the span of like a month, and I'm just like, oh my god, dude. Like, this is only a week? Oh my god. It was so good though. No, it's not good, Rico. It's not good. Tone it down, my friend. And I think that was actually, I've actually learned that's actually why a lot of people stop reading it. Why they stopped reading Space Boy is because they're like, dude, it's such a slow burn. They're like, it's so slow. They're like, I gave up on it because it's like, there's so many chapters and so many, the story is so long and it feels like it doesn't move sometimes. And I'm like, dude, I totally get that. I totally get it. Yeah, there was a couple of times where like, it usually if it's like, I feel like things aren't moving if you're reading things on a weekly basis versus if you read and binge, it's all going. But if you're reading it on like a weekly basis, it is super hard to catch up because it's or to keep the pace because the pace is so slow. It's so slow, but the story is so good and I can't give up on it, but it's just so slow. And I think that's my one gripe with Space Boy is that it's very slow. So if you're wanting to read it, maybe it's just best to not read it weekly and then just come back to it every couple of months and reread it and with the new chapters. But I do not know. I really just wish it was over so that way I could just read it all in one go and be like, that was a perfect cohesive story. But for right now, it's going to take like 2 years before we even get to the I have a feeling that the story is not gonna probably end for another 3 years, and I'm very upset by that because I'm like, it's so close to the end. It's literally right there at the end, but it uploads so infrequently and the chapters are so short and everything that happens is so slow. I don't think it's going to end until another 3 years, and that's if we're lucky. I love the story so much, but oh my god. You can't do this to me. He's almost at the thing. He's literally almost at the thing. He's got like maybe 3 weeks left. He's got 3 weeks until he's at the thing. And it has been, I'm pretty sure it has only been 2 weeks since the big important thing happened. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it because I really want people to read it, but it's really hard to recommend it to people. But it is one of my favorite stories ever. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we should start from the beginning here. I'm gonna talk about Space Boy for like probably the rest of the hour. So if you guys didn't know, I really like reading webcomics. I'm a toxic webtoon girly. I'm very picky about what I read on Webtoon. If you want, I could do a whole stream about my favorite webtoons. I could recommend webtoons to you guys so that way you're not reading the slop that it's constantly recommending all the time, because Webtoon is always recommending slop. But Space Boy is a comic on Webtoon that has been going on for very many years. It is written by Stephen McCraney. And it is a sci-fi adventure with like romance elements in it, which is very interesting. When I found it, okay, so romance is kind of a part of it, but when I found it, it was under the romance genre, which I thought was very strange because romance, like, it's a part of it, but I don't think it's the whole thing. Like, it's sort of, the romance is like a subcategory, but it's not a side plot. You know what I'm talking about? It's like when somebody says that something is it's like when something is considered a horror comedy, but it's more of a comedy than it is a horror. Imagine that, but the other way around. And it's like, it's an action, it's a sci-fi but it's also a mystery. So it's a sci-fi mystery romance action. He has love in his heart, damn it. Damn it, yes he does. So there is romance. The romance is there and it is very good. Schmovie, oh my gosh, it's been forever. How have you been? I miss you. It's so good to see you again. How have you been? I'm talking about Spaceboy, my favorite webcomic ever in the history of the world. I even have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 omnibus books of Spaceboy, and that's like the equivalent of like 12 books. So I have 12 Spaceboy books here on my desk because I love this story so gosh darn much. So Spaceboy is, it's about a girl, and her name is Amy, and she's from a mining colony, like a couple planets away from Earth. So it takes a couple of years to get to Earth. Well, her dad ends up losing his job, and so he has to relocate to Earth. And unfortunately, the only way to get to Earth is to go into cryostasis, and it takes 50 years to get there. So that means she's got to give up all of her friends from school and, you know, like just all the people that she knew. And she's got to move to Earth. And it is very sad. It's very sad and emotional. And so that's kind of one of the things that Amy goes through, is like having to kind of deal with that. But she goes to Earth. She's living in Kokomo. And she meets she makes a lot of friends, but she meets this one particular boy. His name is Oliver, and he's very strange. He's very distant, and he has this whole thing where he goes on about the nothing, which is super important that I won't delve into too much, but he's always talking about how he's become one with the nothing. It's very emo. And he doesn't believe that she's real. And she kind of proves to him that she's a real person, and she kind of gives hope to him that there's more beyond just nothing. And he's got secrets. He's got lots of secrets. And yes.
Super wants to say something to you.
Oh, he does. Okay. Go for it. See.
Hello?
Hi, Super.
You know, I'm trying. I can hear you in the other room. You are so loud.
I've got both my headphones in and I'm passionate.
Yes, but I can hear you from across the room. In your laughter. You like, calm down a little bit, please.
Is it charming?
Like, jeez, Lou, I can hear you clearly. You know, I will apologize. But I didn't say I wasn't joining stream.
Mm-hmm.
So you were bodiless. But still, I'm trying to hang out with your siblings, and you're screaming your head off.
I'm not screaming, I'm just passionate.
We're passionate about what makes you so excited. I can hear you across the house.
Well, if I was so loud that you would hear what I was talking about. I'm talking about Spaceboy, the webcomic on Webtoon.
Webtoon?
Mm-hmm.
What's so good about it?
It has Spaceboy.
Oh, I don't know about it. So it's not popular yet. Wait until it gets an anime. Tell me about it.
Okay. Well, I'll quiet down to the best of my ability.
Like, I don't want to ruin anybody's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, over here hooting and hollering like you're dying or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Super Duper.
Okay, Because you know what? So, you know, if Mel comes back with the phone in hand,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave moderation.
What?
I'm gonna
Why would you
get
do
rid of
that?
me and myself from being a mod.
Why would you do that?
Because then you'll quiet down. No disrespect. I get it. You're excited. You know, a chat stream in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
There are just some times in life where you just gotta shut up.
I'm handing the phone back to Mo. Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight.
And one more thing.
Okay, one more thing. Okay, I'm bringing you to... Okay.
You are the best streamer I could ask for.
Oh,
Good job.
thank you.
That almost makes up for everything. Rico says hi.
Thanks,
What's
Super.
up?
I love you.
The feeling's mutual.
Yay. Okay, I'll hand you back to Mo. I'll be quiet. Goodbye. Oh my god. I'm like crying. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my lord. Okay. In case you didn't know, that was one of my moderators, Super Duper. He's playing with my siblings, and apparently I was being too loud, so like, shut up. Sometimes there's moments in life where you just gotta shut up. Yeah. But anyway, let's see. Robert Mellon says, I really need prayers right now because I'm going to the ER tomorrow to have my toe looked at. I'm really scared. It's gonna be okay, Robert Mellon. You're gonna be okay. Just do what the doctors tell you. Take very good care of your toe. If your toe is hurting, they're gonna take good care of you. You're gonna be okay. I'll send lots of prayers that things end up smoothly for you, okay? Everyone say good luck, Robert. It's gonna be okay. 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 It's anyway, I was talking about space. Yeah, everything will be alright, Robert. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. You're getting the help that you need for your toe. Yeah. I work in the podiatry industry. You're gonna be okay. As long I'm not sure what your situation is, but you know, I'm not sure exactly what your situation is, but it most likely can be fixed. I can assure you it can be fixed. Good luck, Roberto. Thank you. Good luck. You got this. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get the help you need. So you love feet? Yeah, man, I love feet. Yeah, I love it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love feet enough to take care of them, so there you have it. But anyway, so Space Boy, right? So Oliver, yeah, he's got secrets. Can't really spoil them too much, but it is very good. And so the whole point is, it's it's related to a really hard dry skin on my toe. Oh, okay. It sounds like it's just a really bad callus. Worst case scenario, there might be a wound underneath, but that can be easily taken care of. I think you'll be okay. I mean, I'm not gonna give like any like, I'm not gonna like tell you what's going on. Yeah, there's a soundbite, just a phlegm-filled inhale. Mmm, delicious feet. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, it sounds like just a really painful callus. Worst case scenario, it sounds like they might like just kind of shave it down, make it round, and maybe there might be a wound underneath. That's probably where the pain is coming from, but I think you'll be okay. Yeah, I can't get too much into what's going on with Oliver because that's like big secrets. But it's very good. It's a mystery, a murder mystery. But one of my favorite things about Space Boy is the relationship between Amy and Oliver is so sweet. Well, and I think it's like even if you didn't think that there was romance there, you can't help but admit that they're very good. They're very good for each other, very good friends. They're meant for each other, at least in that regard. But and it isn't very this side cast is, yes, and Amy's friends are fantastic. I love David, I love Zeph, I love Cassie, I love Tammy, I love I think Sheffer, I think that's his name, Sheffer. That's how you say his name. I've always didn't really know how to say his name, but I think it's Sheffer. And I love Misha. I love all the characters. They're all so unique and charming, and they all have like their own like voice. The writing in it is just fantastic. Yeah, part of my mind still will be for QXO. Yeah. Still fingers crossed for them. He's such a little guy. He really is. He's such a little guy. Yeah, I was gonna say the characters are just so charming. One of my favorite characters, one of Amy's friends, is Cassie. And Cassie is really interesting. She's very complicated. But I identify with her a lot. She's very like outgoing, very independent, very strong heart. I mean, of course she has her flaws. Like she has, like, you know, early on you kind of see that her relationship with David is very flimsy, and you could see that the majority of it is kind of on her, because she's got kind of her own problems that she's going through. But like at the same time, like these things happen, and it's like she's not a bad person for it. And that's kind of the thing that bothered me about like the comment section of Webtoon. So I just stopped reading the comment section because I'm just like, people are just terrible sometimes. It's like mostly little kids that don't get it, you know? But it's like, she's a teen girl and she's gonna make some really crappy mistakes in a relationship because she's immature. And she's been hurt. You know, not to say that it's excusable, but it's sort of like she has the opportunity to learn, and she's not a bad person for it. So I don't know. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, Cassie, she's such a toxic friend," and I'm just like, she's not toxic. She's a good friend. She's just is not very good at keeping a relationship. She's just not good at it. Like she's just, hurt people sometimes, but she's very sweet to all of her other friends. Her heart is very strong. But she's my favorite, just simply because she is so complicated, and I think she was written very well. But I mean, there's a lot of characters in that are very good. Dating early series Cassie would be my nightmare. Yeah. She's like, yeah, she's so she's bossy. Very judgy too, but I think that's like a teenager-y thing anyway. Is like, teenagers do this awful thing, okay? I did it too, where it's just like, if they're embarrassed, they get very easily embarrassed, and when they're embarrassed, they say terrible things. Sometimes they're not very nice when they get embarrassed. When they feel like their ego is in trouble, they aren't very nice. And I think that was kind of Cassie's whole thing, was like, she has a bit of an ego. And so she's very easily embarrassed by David, which is unfortunate, because I don't think David is an embarrassing person at all. You know, and he's also a very good character. He's very like positively masculine, which I adore. But he's very confident in who he is. And I think that's kind of what embarrassed Cassie, was because she's not. She's confident to a degree. Like, I think deep down she still kind of hides who she is, because it's just teenage insecurity. So a lot of the time with like teenage insecurity, it's like, if they see someone else who's confident in who they are and not afraid to show that off, so if they feel like they're in jeopardy, like they are very not kind. And I think that's Cassie sometimes. But it doesn't make her a bad person, I don't think. Because like, you know, by the end she's like, I know what I did was wrong, you know. And she does go to try and fix it. So I don't think that makes her a bad person. And Amy doesn't think she's a bad person. So. And then yeah. But that's my favorite character, for sure. And they're all very special and very unique. So like, you know, if anything else, like, you're reading about very, very real characters, and very unique, very different. And they're all written very well. And so like, even if romance isn't really your thing, because the story isn't very romance heavy, it's like only there when it needs to be there. It's not fan servicey, like, or it doesn't, like, you know, it's not will they won't they, like how I feel with some romances are just kind of like, I'm just like, I like the will they won't they sometimes, but other times I'm just like, it's exhausting. So with Amy and Oliver, it's very clear. But even like, even if that's not your thing that you like, there's lots of other things about Space Boy that you can enjoy. And like the things, like the characters in the mystery and in the world. Oh, it's a will they, like 5 chapters in. Yeah, like the moment they meet, you're all like, oh yeah, no, these two are it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, for sure. And yeah, Kaz read it with me, because I pour one out for the brass players everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I told Kaz I was like, this is like my favorite story ever, and he's like, I'm gonna read it. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, nobody ever reads it. I was like, I tell people about it all the time, but like, nobody ever reads it. Is it soft or hard sci-fi? It's pretty, at first it feels kind of like it goes from hard to soft to hard again. Like, there's definitely more moments that are sci-fi than others. Like, you know, she's living in a space colony. So like in the first couple of chapters, she's living in a space colony, and that's very obvious and very clear. and then when she moves to Earth, it's less sci-fi-ish, but everyone's got these things that are called they're called Netgear glasses, and they're kind of like, it's kind of like AR glasses almost. You put them on and like you can see, you almost have like a computer interface sort of thing. You could turn on AR, so everybody's got these like modifications on them that they use through AR, like this, like it's like a whole thing, like and you know, for Amy at first it's a little overwhelming because it's like, whoa, this is not a thing, like this wasn't a thing 50 years ago. So like on Earth it's not as sci-fi heavy, but there's lots of space adventure, lots of this is the Netgear glasses, so like future-y tech, and then like sometimes there's also this other thing where it's like the locations are like combinations of other countries. One I can name off the top of my head is like Babel Egyptia. It's like it's just like a bunch of different countries combined together, and that's kind of sci-fi-ish, but I don't think, and it kind of takes place after like World War III, but I think they actually talk about like 2 other world wars before it gets to our present time, and then there's also like there's robots, there's which I won't get too heavy into, but there is like things like robots, people in space, giant colonies of people in space, some like time discrepancy, yeah, things like that. So it's so like kind of in the middle of the story, it's not as sci-fi, but like the beginning and like where we currently are very sci-fi heavy. Sounds more soft, yeah. Have you read, I'm not sure how to say that. It's a hard sci-fi manga that closely follows real-world science. Okay, I'll write that down. I'll have to check it out. I've not heard of that before. Yeah. Oh, King Sloth, are you giving it a read? Oh, dude, it is so good. Yeah, when I first read it, when I read it for the first time, I want to say I was like in middle school, just going into high school, and I found it, and I remember staying up until, I want to say 3 in the morning reading it because I was just so invested in it. And yeah, and I don't think I never stopped reading it since. It's very near and dear to my heart. I don't know. Shoot, what else is there? There's so much to talk about, but I don't really know where to go. The romance in it. I'll check out that is it Planets manga? Planets. But I like the romance in it because it's I'm so used to like a lot of like, especially like webtoons in general, like the romance is very very like laid on thick sometimes, and especially like for girls reading romance is so hard because it has like a so like romance always has like really crappy male leads all the time, and I'm like, girlies deserve better than that, like crappy male leads. And like, you know, you think like Oliver is like this archetype of person at first when you meet him, because you're just like oh, obviously he's a bad but sad boy, you know. And to a degree, yes, but he's a lot more complicated than that. He's actually a very sweet boy. He's a bad but sad boy, but he's also a sweet boy. And his heart is pure. It has by far one of my favorite but the proms tomorrow sequences. Is that what you would call it? But the proms tomorrow? Like the prom, or like the, I guess not the prom sequence. It's not prom, it's the or what do you call it? It's like the football game. The football game. The big football game in high school. The big football game. Yeah, it is very good. That whole thing is very good. But you know, the male lead is very good. He's a very good character. And he's very good to Amy. You know, I'm so tired of just, yeah, you ever seen But the Proms Tomorrow animation? I've not. Let me look at it. But like, it's such Homecoming. Thank you. Yes, Homecoming. But the Proms Tomorrow.
I didn't know Uber had senior discounts.
I'm a freshman.
And the prom's tomorrow.
Wait, what is that? Wait, could you like send me the link to it? Cause like I don't know if I could I don't know if I can find it. I don't know where it is. But that's always one of my biggest gripes about romances. I'm always just tired of hearing that the main couple is just bad. It's just not good. And they're not good for each other. It's just terrible. Especially for like young girls, like, and like here in the in like I feel like in other countries maybe like it's not so bad. I don't know. I feel like American made romances, or Hollywood romances, that's what I should say. Hollywood romances are always so bad. And that there's like the what's her freaking name? She's just terrible. What is her name? She just writes the romances, but they're so bad. She had one that just became a movie recently. What is it? It's like, who? Oh my gosh, who wrote the book? It's like about July. It was a romance. What is it called? Oh my god, what is it called? She's like super popular. She's got a bunch of books. Colleen Hoover! Yes! It's Colleen Hoover. Thank you! Yes! Oh my god, dude. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Yeah, man, romances are so hard to come by sometimes. I can't find them, but the romance in Space Boy is good. It's good. I don't read romance novels. I want to read more romance novels. I like romances, but they're so hard to find sometimes. And then someone's like, oh, but you should watch this, or you should read this, it's really good. And I read it and I'm like, no, it's awful, it's terrible, I don't like it. Especially when it comes to the male lead. Like, I'm tired of the doormat girl, and I'm tired of I'm tired of the doormat girl. I'm tired of guys that are just like pushy and terrible. And sometimes it's like that with with animes too, Kaz. I mean there's some that I like, but you know, like I don't really know a whole lot of romance animes very much. I tend to find that I like romances better when the romance isn't the main focus. Just because it's like they aren't so focused on fan servicing it so much, making it very like kind of stringing us along, because I feel like that's they try to drag romance out as much as possible sometimes. But for certain, I just watched somebody that I'm bound to hit something eventually. It's true. It's like when you're digging. It's like when you're digging in down in the dirt, and you're so close to finding the diamond, but then you give up. But you should have known that if you would have hit it one more time, the diamonds were gonna be right there. And that was a good romance anime. Like I like when it's not just like purely romance. It's sort of like when the romance is aside something else, like I remember, I think the first time that I ever felt deep frustration with romances being stretched out thin was when I used to watch Miraculous Ladybug, and I'm just like, and from what I can tell, it looks like things are changing up in the new season, which I'm very glad for, but just like, oh, it was just awful when I was younger. I was just like, oh, like they're never gonna get together. Like this show's gonna end like by like season 7, and they're never gonna get together. It's just gonna be this back and forth just all the time. You know, I just don't see like them getting together is like an end game thing, and I'm like, but when is it time that they're going to decide that this is going to end? Because this doesn't have a story or anything, so it's just kind of, they're just using it. And then like sometimes like something big happens and everyone's like, oh my gosh, there's a relationship moving forward, but then they like pretend like it never even happened in the next episode, and it's like, what was the point? I don't know. But I remember younger me just being like, oh, this is, oh no. You seen Love, see, oh, I'm not even gonna try and say that, and Other Delusions. I have not seen that. I'm caught up with the Rent-A-Girlfriend manga. They're currently 12 chapters into their first actual date. I'm sunk cost. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. 12 chapters. Oh my gosh. How can you stretch it that thin? Like, what happens? Why does it go for so long? Oh, it's just, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man. But 12 chapters. That's bonkers. What was ooh, you know, let's see. There was this other webtoon that the author actually seems to genuinely be angry at their protag. What do you mean? They're the one that wrote it. They're the one that wrote it. Why are you lonely? Stop that. I can't help it. I can't help it. It happens. It just happens sometimes. I'm lonely because I read webtoons all day. Like, it's metatextually one of the most interesting manga I've ever read. Oh, okay. So like, okay, so it's like a Stanley Parable situation where the narrator's just like, what's going on? Stop that! Like, what the heck? Like, bro, like this is pathetic. What am I looking at? Like, I can't believe this happened. This is happening right now. So what? So is the Rent a Girlfriend manga good then? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to like compile a list. Did you enjoy the anime I recommended? I don't know if I watched. I don't think I watched it yet. I have not watched it yet. Everyone's recommending me things all the time. I'm sorry. I don't think I've seen it yet. Okay. There are moments when I see the mangaka's Twitter and it's the picture of the big girl in a dress lying down in his actual house and I'm just like, Yes, Rico, I actually do like the playlist. Are you jealous of a bunch of lines that you drew? I don't know. Yeah, no. It's just like, boy. That's so funny. No, I feel like I like that though. You know, go all in. Go all in, dude. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes Rico, sometimes I turn on the playlist while I'm playing games. It's not a consistent manga, but there are definitely peaks. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I need to make a list of like all the webtoons that I recommend. Especially ones that are in like the romance category. Okay, so maybe I should like write this down. I should write this down. Okay, so if you want good webtoons to read, here's Cecily's recommendations. Okay, are you ready? Or I can hold on. I'm gonna write this down for everyone. I'm gonna write it down. Give me a second. Okay. Cecily's recommendations for webcomics to read on Webtoon that don't suck. Give me a moment. You guys are always recommending me stuff, so now it is my turn to recommend you stuff. Okay. Whoa, hello. Oh my gosh, where? Why is the text so ginormous? Why is the text so ginormous? Hi, Kaizaki. Good to see you. Big clappies. Thank you for engaging in the chat today. Oh, my text is gone. Oh, my text is gone. I hate this application sometimes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, first one. Let's make this in black too. That way y'all can see it. Okay. Okay, so this is Marionetta. It is very good. Romance is not the main subject of it, but it is good. But it's mostly a mystery. Yeah, it's like fantasy. It's a fantasy mystery. So if you like fantasy mysteries, it is good. It is also by the author who made Hooky, which is also a very popular webtoon. So that's Marionetta. Let's see. I just recently finished of Swamp and Sea, and that one is also very good. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so Marionetta, of Swamp and Sea, both are very good. That one, of Swamp and Sea, it is a romance, but it's a supernatural romance. It's supernatural. Very good. I've also been reading, Spectral Bonds. What, bongs? Bong! No, Spectral Bonds. I say, Marionetta is not a crime. It's not a crime mystery. It's just a mystery. All right, and not a romance. This is vtuberEN. It is a superhero. It's a superhero comic made by Action Kitty. It's very good. The art is beautiful. It reminds me of when I was younger, and I really liked those Marvel superhero cartoons that I saw on Netflix, like Spider-Man and stuff. It's very good. It's called vtuberEN. Then of course, my very favorite Space Boy. It is a romance, sci-fi. Yes, vtuberEN. I've heard of that. vtuberEN is good. Let's see. Another one that I've been reading. Vampire Family. Kind of a romance, but it's a comedy. It's very good. It's also by the person. It's also by the same person that made Love Advice from the Great Duke of Hell. And that one is also very good. Love Advice from the Great Duke of Hell is very funny. Vampire Family is very funny. All about very funny faces. It's very dry humor. Is very good. And both the premises of the stories are very interesting and unique. So if you want interesting and unique stories, I would check out Vampire Family and the Love Advice from the Great Duke of Hell. Let's see. What's another one that I've been really liking? Oh, here's another one. The Blind Prince. The Blind Prince. That one's very good too. Let me talk about The Blind Prince. It's currently on hiatus. It is a romance. It is also fantasy. Yeah, it's a romance. It's a romance fantasy. Very, very good. Art is very pretty. the main characters are very good for each other. Yes, I very much like it. And then one more, and then I'll be done recommending. Okay, no. Yeah, one more. Okay. This one is called Ray of Sunshine. Ray of Sunshine. Ray of Sunshine. It has romantic aspects in it, but it is a drama. It's like mostly a real life drama. It's like fiction. It's like realistic fiction. It's realistic fiction drama with romantic aspects in it, but it's mostly a drama. I kind of talk about this one a little bit, just because the person working on it, this is a webtoon. Canvas, which Canvas is like kind of like free for all, like people post on there, and it's not necessarily supported by webtoon. It's just something posted. But this is a webtoon Canvas comic, so I'll kind of talk about it a little bit just to kind of boost it, to get it a little up there. But Ray of Sunshine, it's about this girl whose twin sister just recently passed away, and she's trying to overcome her depression from that. She moves to a small town where her old childhood friend lives, and she makes a bunch of friends, and her life changes for the better. But there's like a couple of things that kind of like, happen, because it's a drama, so some things kind of go wrong, but like it's basically her overcoming her grief for her sister, making new friends, and finding new passions and inspirations. It is very good. The author made another story that I like called Socializing 101. The art is beautiful. But yeah, that's these are all the webcomics that I recommend. So if you want to find something that isn't garbage, that Cecily likes, and you're curious about, these are all the webcomics that I like. So go to Webtoon, check them out. Some of them probably aren't on Webtoon, so if you don't want to give Webtoon your time of day, you could probably find it in other places, but this is where I found them, so there you go. This is just a general chatting stream, but right now I'm talking about Webtoon, because I like reading comics. It's my favorite pastime. Something new you learned about Cecily today. She loves reading comics. So there you have it. I'll keep it up, actually. I'll just keep it up kind of small right here in the corner for y'all. There you go. All right, but we are hitting that beautiful 2-hour mark. So we should probably start saying our goodbyes. Maybe do a raid. I want to remind everybody that tomorrow is Mother's Day. Give your mom a call, or kiss your mom, or hug your mom, or whatever it is that you however you show your love to your mother. That is, that is good. Also, one last thing. I have heard of Nerd and Jock. I believe I've heard of Nerd and Jock. Yeah. Okay, let's see who we can raid today. Yahoo! I wish I could celebrate Mother's Day. Well, I mean, if you want, you could celebrate my Mother's Day. It doesn't have to be your mom. It could just be, a mom. Let's see. Oh man, who can we raid today? I don't think I've rated this person before, so I'm gonna go and rate them. This is Zira Frost. I think I've rated them one other time. Well, I'll tell your mom I said Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. Oh, before the stream ends, I'd like to recommend you a webcomic called Kid Rad. Okay, good to know. I will find it. I will find it. So I got 2 things to read. Kid Red. Okay, and while I'm doing that, guys, remember that the hashtag for raids is hashtag big honkin' raid, like that. So, yeah, make sure to wait, oh, hold on, did I... Oh, whoops. Okay, so we'll go say hi to Zero Frost. We'll go and say hi. Or, yeah, big honkin' raid. I'll see you guys next week. I will have a schedule posted. I promise. Otherwise, something. Otherwise, something. I'm not. You can kick me in the butt. I don't know. Ghost of Vigilante, hi! Big clappies for you! Ghost of Vigilante, hello, welcome in. We're just finishing up, but we are gonna go and raid somebody, so if you want to stick around for the raid, that'd be awesome. Alright, I'll see you guys over on Zera's channel, okay? Alright, bye-bye everybody! Bye-bye!